Hey, what's up? I'm the Cartoon-theorist YT. Joey, the man, the myth, the legend. He's not only a liar and a murderer, he is the creator of the Ink Demon, Henry, and Audrey. Add one more creation, himself. You see, Joey's a liar, and this game lied to you. You see, throughout this whole game, you're meant to believe that Joey is this nice, caring man, when really he was hiding a sinister secret, and I'm going to expose the truth. With that said, let's start the show. Okay, so basically this is the ending explained. This is where we start our theory. In the original ending, we wake up in Joey's apartment and walk around. We see some storyboards on Joey's desk. Joey and Bendy in the Dark Revival explains that this Henry isn't real, and everyone is stuck in a cycle. He made his own Henry to torture. I think these sketches were his ideas of how he was going to torture Henry. These are the different stories. We see the projectionist showing Bendy. We see Sammy versus what I think is the Ink Demon. Perhaps we were supposed to be shown this in his original idea. We see Allison torturing Boris. We see Bendy crushing the end. As we know, there is no end. We see other crazy things like Sammy with a gun, Boris killing Sammy, and Allison gain wings. When we walk in on Joey making tea, he says, "Henry, so soon? I didn't expect you for another hour yet. Now you're just trying to impress me." This is Joey saying that he expected Henry to reach the end much later. He says, "I know you have questions." He is also acknowledging that Henry doesn't know what's going on. Henry doesn't know he's not real. To get to the point, this is another simulation of the torture, having Henry believe he's real. That maybe this is a hallucination. As Alice, one of Joey's creations, said, he has a purpose when in reality, he has none. I believe the Joey we see here is the Joey we see in the next game. Why? He knows too much. He's the memories of Joey Drew. He says he's not Joey, he's the recreation. This Joey is the recreation. What says they aren't the same? Well, this Joey looks younger. It's ink. This Joey says Audrey has a purpose. That purpose was to stop Wilson and restart the cycle. Except from what we've seen, Wilson is still there. You may be thinking, oh well, Bendy killed him. Well, Bendy killed the projectionist, yet we see him again in the cycle and the second game. You see, what I think happened was Wilson went around tinkering with things, messing up the timeline, and Joey was sitting there waiting for his cue. As he says, things went off script. So, Joey leaves. Audrey comes in. She's the perfect opportunity to reset the cycle, to make the world as he designed. He's nice, but he's Joey's creation. He's Joey nonetheless. And if there's one thing we know about Joey, he's manipulative and selfish. So he told Audrey the truth. He knew she'd meet Henry, learn about the cycle, and reset it. But here's what doesn't make sense, the ending. Joey wants things to go back to normal. However, in the ending, Audrey makes the vow to change things for her friends. Why would he want this? He doesn't, and didn't allow this to happen. This is complicated, but let me explain. Joey may have given this Joey some control over the world as he trusts himself. So, Audrey merges with the Ink Demon and becomes Beast Bendy. Bendy grabs him. We learn throughout the game that the Ink creatures can pass on their powers to Audrey. What says they can't pass on something else? Perhaps a virus. I say virus because they are almost programmed to do and say certain things every cycle. I think Joey passed on a virus. Audrey restarts the cycle, and then something weird happens. We start from where we did at the beginning of the game. We're in Joey's broken down apartment, and then the studio. Except, we see Bendy, so it's not a repeat. One issue though. So, she, an ink creature, can the ink world. But Henry, an ink creature, can't? I think this is some BS. I think Joey infected Audrey, so when she got in the real world, she would hallucinate this whole thing. What evidence supports this? There's a secret ending where if you collect all the Illusion of Living books and sit in a chair right before you meet Wilson, you see Audrey in an insane asylum. Let me remind you, the Illusion of Living books were written by Joey Drew. This all connects to Joey. You have to collect Joey's books in order to break the illusion. Also, this is right before we see Joey for the final time. This is the game showing us how this game really ends. Joey has always been the same manipulative man since day one. The second game has shown us a whole other level of evil. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please be sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell to see everything cartoon related. Follow me on Reddit and Twitter. With that said, stay tuned.